Love Nutella? Well, I found a way to have it in a low-carb brownie. I'm Dietitian Shelly. Join me in the kitchen.
Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Grab that 8x8 pan, give it a good spray. I am using the avocado spray. It is amazing, super neutral. And put it aside. Grab your mixing bowl. You can hear that I have a little bit of a sinus stuff up. I wish I had the cool Demi Moore voice whenever I was sick, but I think I have kind of that high-pitched weird voice. But go ahead, grab the 2 eggs. We know our egg has 75 calories, 7 grams of protein. That protein is going to keep us full during the holiday season, or let's be honest, on Tuesday, because we may be making these on Tuesday or Wednesday. And you notice I made a little boo-boo. Well, this is a trick I learned in 4-H. Eggshells are very magnetic. So if you see a shell in your mixture, grab the other eggshell and scoop it out. Now it's going to take a little bit of practice, but it will kind of magnetize that eggshell and get it out of there. And grab that fancy equipment, or like I like to say, a fork, and give your 2 eggs a whisk. Now the secret ingredient in this is our good Nutella. Now they have a Nutella flavor. They also have a Choco orange, which is like Nutella orange, which is what I'm using today. This is made with stevia. I have to be honest and say a little bit of bad news. It has a tiny bit of maltitol. Now, you all know I did a video about maltitol, how it makes you run to the potty, but because there's so little of it in here, it's spread out. It's not like you're eating the jar, but I gotta be honest, my kids eat the jar and they live in the potty. I'm like, honey, boo, don't do that. Especially don't do that before school, because you're going to be embarrassed. You're going to be embarrassed. Back to the good. It's gluten-free, non-GMO. There's no added sugar in it. And this is going to take a little bit to mix. I put about half of it in there. I use my fork. I'm going to stir it. And then I'm going to add the other half of the jar in there. It's smooth. It's amazing. And then to kind of bind all this together, we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of almond flour. Oh, so many of y'all class the pearls when I use almond flour, and that's okay. You know, I always tell folks to go by your flavor profile, go what you like, and you're going to ask me if I would use coconut flour. I am not a fan of coconut flour personally. Does it fit in a low carb plan? Yes. Does it fit in a keto plan? Yes. Does it fit in a pre-diabetes plan? Yes. The problem is I just don't like the flavor of it. So please use it. Let me know how it works out. I would love to know. When you get all this mix, go ahead and pour it in your pan. Cook it for 25 to 30 minutes. Take it out of the oven. It's hot, it's gooey, it's ooey, it's delicious. I'm gonna burn my fingers and eat this whole dang tray. If you were too busy laughing at me and forgot to write down the 3 ingredients, scroll in the description. Hey, while you're there, go ahead and download that 7-day menu. You'll love it. It's awesome. And hey, if you want more low-carb recipes, a little bit of tips on pre-diabetes and all the above, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Much love.